Alright, this is like our third time trying this. Okay, so let's see if it works now. Ace Attorney,
Here,
God fucking damn it!
Wait. We just have to make sure the window's active.
oh my god, that's the problem.
You fucking mongoloid.
You freaking freaks!
Freaking freaks! Alright, I guess we're starting. Okay, so Jonathan's the only one that's played this. He's the one that had the idea.
Damn it! Why me? Where's that damn fourth chaos symbol?
Oh, are you going to be using your real name or?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
My power word. Someone like him. We'll make it look like he did it.
See, now the bad part about this is I've already
That
made
was-
jokes
we
and I
gotta
can't
stop
repeat
messing.
them now. Because now if I repeat the jokes I already made, they're going to sound forced.
Like Game Grunts.
Hey.
Perhaps. That's
Why
going to
am I
turn
nervous?
Right.
Chefs are gay, Daniel.
Oh.
Oh, hi, Chief.
Hiya, Chef.
Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this.
Excuse me, hey, hold on. No.
It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Actually.
Actually!
It's because I owe him a favor.
Oh.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
This is how you return favors.
Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney in the first place.
Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any best here.
I want to help him out any way I can.
I want to help him out any way I can.
Time to put down the funny moments.
Pay attention to the names, man.
I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
Really want it.
Gay.
Gay? What are you fucking
Wait, no,
It's
can I,
over.
can I do this guy too?
It's over! What the?
My life, everything, it's all over!
Jesus.
You sound like Santa Claus the Chronicle again.
Isn't that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, that's him.
Death! Despair! Oh!
That's gonna beat the
I'm
mic.
gonna do it! I'm gonna die!
I want to die.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh. Nick! I'll do this one.
Hey, hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die.
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
Oh. The plot thickens.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
My name is Jeff.
Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one.
She did.
Murder.
So
A
his
young
first-
woman was killed in her apartment.
So his first ever cases of
Murder, yeah.
Every single case in this series is murder.
What?
The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butz. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true.
Damn.
He has a knack for getting himself in trouble.
I feel like getting himself in trouble is more than like murder.
One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck.
What?
But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do.
No, then he didn't actually kill his girlfriend.
Oh.
We just saw that it was the guy.
Oh.
And he's saying, I'll pin it on him.
Oh.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
August 3rd, 10 a.m.
Shut
District
the fuck
Court,
up and press A.
order number 2.
No, so I'm the only one who doesn't have a voice yet. So.
Do the judge.
Oh,
Oh god.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz.
That's perfect.
It's perfect.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking.
These monsters. We all have the same idea.
The test will consist of a few simple questions answered clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
So, press the R button. Press R button. That opens the court records, and then you press R again to go to profiles.
Alright.
And then you look through the people and press A.
Okay. So it just gives us information on everyone that we know about?
Yeah.
Okay, easy enough.
Wait, but did you see the name of the
Good luck.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, frick. I thought we were looking at the victim already. I'm sorry.
Victim is Cindy Stone.
Alright. I'm gonna turn down this audio real quick because it's pretty loud. Okay. Yeah,
You just use the remote control, Ben.
oh yeah, you can. Because I think feedback might be an issue. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, so yeah, Larry Butz.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's, wait, No. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Okay.
I can't voice this at all. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim!
God,
That's
me.
Phoenix.
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay?
This sounds like a tutorial!
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case?
Cinder block. Cinder stone.
You should get it
I'm
right.
just double checking. Alright.
Cinder.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
What does he say if you choose Cinder Block?
I don't remember.
Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was.
I'll check.
Blunt object, I think, right?
It's in evidence.
Lost
Blunt
in blood.
trauma.
Blunt trauma.
It was a blunt object.
Not blunt.
She hit the blunt.
She was struck once.
She hit the blunt too hard.
She's smart.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have
I
in
didn't say you
court.
should give him a tutorial, thought.
Be gone! Thought!
This is my courtroom. If she breathes, she has thoughts.
Hey, you. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently.
To jump, jump.
What's the correction if she breathes, she a thought?
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call his first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope that he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
I just used my normal voice for this last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Alright.
Ahem. Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
I was about to say.
It wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butz, what would you describe as generally what you mean by dumped? In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
But simply, she was a thought. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it, lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
I'm assuming this gets a lot more complicated.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
What is this game made?
Oh, daddies? Sugar?
Though the fifth game's like rated M because this edgy DeviantArt blood scene.
Oh, fun.
Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question.
Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Yeah, what do you choose?
I'm gonna...
Making him stop from answering seems like they would think it was
Well,
suspicious.
since there's three of us that haven't played, how about we just do a vote?
I'm thinking like stopping him from answering would make them think it's like suspicious or something, like we're trying to hide
Let
something.
him talk. This guy's kind of a dumbass.
Yeah.
I wanted to stop him as well, so let's just stop
Yeah,
him.
let's stop him.
My client had no idea the victim was seen.
Right.
That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof. Wits.
Oh, his name is Winston Payne.
Oh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevance? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
I can't even do a good, consistent voice for him.
It's fine.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy. This is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Oh.
Well, did you or did you not?
Huh? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't.
Uh-oh. What do I do?
Have a manner.
Yeah.
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 I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Why did that work? Order! Well, Mr. Butz.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
Oh,
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Straight up.
why?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying.
Ooh, it's an orange text. This should be good.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand.
Oh my god.
Are all of the names like this?
Yes.
This series is going to piss me off.
Mr. Sahwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this
I
correct?
can't even keep up your voice, man. It was so much more nasally.
What? It was more nasally.
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Do a different voice. Do a different voice from the time.
You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Let's do something funny. This is
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead.
Dead.
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
You're doing it now. Back out. You don't need it.
In the middle of something.
Aren't phones supposed to work during the blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahwit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Now, Mr. Wright.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking, man.
Daniel, it's the tutorial level.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
We will begin your cross-examination.
Okay.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, right, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client
You
is
just think
innocent,
someone would do
right?
that? Go on the witness stand and tell lies?
You can't do that, man.
You
Come
should
on.
make that a meme.
Yes.
What do you mean? People can't do that. That's illegal.
Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is it your client really guilty?
Ah, how do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
I didn't see a key in the evidence record.
Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Ooh, anime stare down.
Okay, so it's showtime. Those exclamation points are the amount of tries you have before you get a game over.
Alright, I think it's you, Paul.
Oh, I already said that, bro.
What?
It's just going through.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so what do we...
And then I hit...
Wait, so we just look for stuff that, like, doesn't match up?
Yeah, see, he gave a specific detail in the testimony, and that's probably what he was referring to.
Alright, so check the evidence and see what we have in there.
Okay, so we have...
Evidence.
Wait, is the microphone set up on Desmond May?
What do you mean? I don't think so.
You don't have to do it.
There is a microphone function, but let's just not mess with it now.
Okay, because you can press Y and scream.
Electricity to the building was out from noon to 6 p.m. Passport. Victim apparently arrived home from Paris.
He didn't talk about that. So
What about the autopsy report?
Yeah, I think that's what we're
Statues.
No.
Rather heavy. Time of death. 4 p.m.
I think he said it was something else, though. I
Yeah,
think he
said
reported something else.
No, he said he was there at like 1 p.m., so I think that's it?
Wait, yeah, check it. When was it? When was it that she died?
Yeah, go to the specific statement.
It said 4 to 5 p.m., but yeah, I'm going. If I press A, will it skip the text? No, it won't.
Is there a way to go back if we accidentally go too far?
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
Alright.
I just wish I could skip the text.
It's fine.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, that's
That's
exactly.
and then I
Okay,
press-
so present the autopsy. Press
You
Y.
said time of death, 4 p.m.
Press X actually.
X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure of that?
Okay, so I think this is good.
Yes! It was 1 o'clock p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report.
This music's really good.
It's actually kind of slowing down a little bit because of the emulator.
Uh,
But still, it's good. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m.
I can fix that at some point. I think I know the problem.
I have the graphics settings up, so we can just put that down.
Yeah, I can fix it real quick. I think it's the 3D. The 3D thing. Excuse me. Yeah, it takes like 2 seconds.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
So, autopsy, blah, 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 4 p.m.
It's not recording.
There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time!
He said
After
specifically.
his testimony, I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, he said he.
Mr. Sahwit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's what I have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
I'm assuming he's just only gonna change that. I feel like there's gonna be something else.
Discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a TV program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
That's a load of bullshit.
So we heard the time from the TV.
Oh, that hurts my voice.
Yeah.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
This is.
I've got this one.
This makes me feel smarter than I am.
Oh, I skipped some of the dialogue. Sorry about that.
It's just that the power was out.
Yeah.
Just go to the part where it said, Can we just present that? Yeah.
Blackout record.
Do we need to present that at a specific spot, or can we just present it?
There are like sometimes where 2 or 3 statements you can present the same piece of evidence.
Okay.
Well, we have
See ya.
5 exclamation marks, so let's just do it.
Yeah, just go for it. I mean, it's obviously it, but
You
I'm
can
just
also
saying.
tell
like,
when you're wrong because the music keeps playing after you present evidence.
Okay.
But see, it stops when you get it
Yeah.
wrong. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The French has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sahwit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Why? Ha! Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sahwit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That, and you seem rather distraught.
Oh, that was the judge.
Yeah.
You seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sahwit. Let's hear your testimony once more.
I can take over.
That's good.
Actually, near the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Okay, this is too easy.
Wait, is he saying that the clock was the murder weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's obviously off.
I guess I need to explain it. Then a friend's way crossing down.
This guy literally saw us get the weapon earlier.
He's panicking.
No, the judge literally saw us get the weapon earlier.
Well, the judge can't say anything.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just present the statue.
Yeah, we got it.
Wait just a moment.
I don't
The
know.
murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. This game has the best sound effects, by the way.
Great.
Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Oh, is it?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sahwit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness state, the statue is indeed a clock.
I don't have a voice for this guy.
The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I don't know what I'm doing with him.
I don't either.
So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
What?
This is a cock. Do you have any problems with this testimony?
Nah, not at all. Perfect. No, perfect. No.
Here's a hint. Whenever you get a question like that, the answer is always, there's a huge problem. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony.
Something else too.
The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
Yeah, when he went in.
You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sahwit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you.
Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you struck the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
When the witness cares to elaborate, did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never. Look, the clock. I heard. No, I mean I saw. Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death.
That's quite impressive.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sahwit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
Yeah.
By sounding the clock, I'd say.
Yeah, but I go for that.
Wait, no. If you examine the batteries, it might be out.
No, because that would be in his favor then.
No, like, say the batteries were removed after he murdered.
Maybe.
I'm gonna. It's probably try sounding.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna
Okay,
be.
you guys.
Even though
You two voted sounding the clock. So
I'm gonna go with sounding the clock. Even though it would be kind of weird because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that with evidence in like real cases. Like screw with it, especially if it was like hate something.
Your Honor, may I have the clock?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has blood on it.
I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Yeah.
I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25.
Oh!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sahwit heard and the actual time of death.
Fuck.
So, Mr. Sahwit, try to talk your way out of this one.
This is the tutorial level. And
Yeah.
I'm already into this.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about?
Probably some bullshit.
Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to
Oh
support
my
your
fucking
claim.
god.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness.
Indict.
Indict?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Indict.
this ends the cross-examination of Mr.
Didn't even give him a
Friccin.
chance.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sahwit.
Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Wait, what if you can't change
Well,
it?
yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof.
Oh.
Right?
Well, no, then it's bad we have, because then otherwise we wouldn't be able to say it, right?
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
No.
I think yes is the correct
Yeah,
answer.
well, yes is the correct answer, but I can't off the top of my head.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have that evidence somewhere that can prove it, right?
Yeah, look through others.
Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves how the clock was running slow.
Okay, so is the attorney's badge just always there?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's become a meme because you like never use evidence.
What happens if you do? Just like something weird?
Yeah.
Wait, go back.
Wait.
Wait, what? Okay, so present it back. Okay, wait, go back. Check everything. Hold on.
There's one piece of evidence you haven't used yet.
Yeah, we haven't used the
Passport?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Because she was gone.
Oh, wait. Victim apparently right. Okay, so what day did all of this happen?
Probably the day of the murder?
Yeah,
It
wait.
happened on the 31st.
But it doesn't say anything about the time.
But, well, I can't say anything.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, that's obviously it, but I'm trying to think it through.
Because maybe she took it with her?
Wait, time of death 7:31. Okay. She would obviously have it on her, right?
I don't know, maybe she had...
This doesn't say anything about the clock,
She wouldn't
though.
notice the clock is 3 hours late if she...
Wait, go back.
arrived the day
Wait,
before.
check what time she got. Wait, if we knew what time she got back, she might have thought, like, something different.
You can't scroll down, right?
No, fuck. Go back.
Well, maybe she took the statue with her to Paris. That's
No,
a
she
different-
wouldn't have taken it with her. It would have been there, probably. Wait, just say where the statue is from. It's rather heavy. Okay, it doesn't say anything. Like, I know it's that, but I want to, like... I don't want to do that based on just that.
I'm gonna say it's because she would be gone and wouldn't notice the clock would be running.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's obviously going to tell us. Just go for it. We have 5 tries.
Yeah, we have 5 tries.
We have 5 tries, so we're guaranteed to get it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that's not it.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day
Yeah,
there.
this is embarrassing. I
The
thought...
clock wasn't 3 hours slow,
was
it
thinking-
was 6 hours fast.
I was thinking it was something.
The victim
about that.
hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sahwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
That's not it, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, he just foamed at the mouth and fainted.
But the music didn't stop.
Order, I say.
There's some exceptions to the rule.
Okay, yeah. Because I was thinking it was something with time zones, but I couldn't find enough on it.
This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, client.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz.
Yeah. Alright. So, that's
And
close
with
to...
that, the court is adjourned.
Alright, perfect time. I think
Well,
that's...
actually, there's an epilogue.
Alright.
It turns out that Frank Sahwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sahwit left himself to do his dirty work. I mean, let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching a place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sahwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
Alright, so is that it?
A little bit more. There's always the victory.
Ah.
Woo. I still can't believe we won.
Right, good job in there. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Nobody's gonna fucking get that joke. I'm gonna edit it in. I'm gonna edit in the video.
Oops, I pulled up the evidence.
Why did you? Objection! Objection!
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a real trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy, Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a
God, she was a bad done.
Congratulations, Harry.
But Harry.
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Oh, yeah,
He's sitting on a
Let me just keep the murder weapon.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that shit. You're into a thought.
Feed Nick's right.
Oh. Yeah, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry?
Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me like that. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Statue, I guess?
I have...
The statue, she kept the statue.
Oh, yeah!
The statue.
She kept the statue, dipshit.
Take that!
Check this out,
Objection.
Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? Where'd you get that clock?
This is the clock we made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled.
Oh, she did. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I get it now.
You got mine.
Oh, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
No, it's...
Right? I hope you've seen the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
Hint.
People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is go through the tutorial level. Believe in them.
I'm hoping she's more than just a tutorial grill.
And in order to believe in them, you have Naruto memes.
Congratulations.
Don't believe in me! Believe in the me that believes in you!
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Jesus.
Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah. Part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close.
Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless he count the clock he gave me up." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Oh. Alright,
Yeah.
so, end of the episode?
Congratulations!
Alright, so 45 minutes. It's pretty good for a first episode.
Episode has been.
Alright, so I think we're gonna leave the first episode there.
I like this game.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That was
Yeah.
that's probably one of the best tutorial levels I've ever played.
Later, homos.
Okay, we're going again.
Well,
Oh, I misread that as chef. my name is Chef.
hiya, Chief.
Have you seen Chef?